All right, welcome to another edition of Zombie Thug and Podcasting. We got Samurai with us today. My name is Buddha.
Sideways, nigga.
All right, so I want to thank everyone for listening to last week's podcast.
And we're sorry.
Yeah, we're sorry.
Not really.
No, really
Yeah,
not,
no.
but you'll get better over time once we get this down.
Can you say the Kenshin?
What he said. So after last week's episode, Sideways and I were talking like what to do for the next episode, and somehow we got talking about bad movies. And
Yeah.
Piranha came up.
But before that, alright, this is something in my world, basically,
Yes.
that I'm excited about. They released the new fucking Berserk seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
That's what I was doing. Well, that was what I was watching on YouTube and shit. It's been hard to find, though, because, like, I had a fucking difficult ass time trying to find episode 2. I
Yeah.
found episode 1 and 3. They're in subtitles, by the way.
Okay.
So, if you go until, like, maybe later on when they release, like, an English dub, I don't know. But right now, they're in English subtitles.
Oh, that's fine.
That's why I came out, doing my shitty impression of Japanese.
All right. Well, anyways, back to. Oh God, I don't even know if I want to go into this.
That movie was the shit, you know it was.
Oh yeah, it was a shit, all right.
It was Boston Nova, man.
For those of you who have not seen the movie,
Don't.
trust us. After our review, you'll know why. So, I started to write down a couple things that while watching it, and then I kind of blacked out.
So the list was about like 10 things we'd rather be doing than watching.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Okay.
We'll get,
I just wanted to make sure.
No, you're right. And yeah, and by the way,
because I didn't make a list
I
on
text
about the exact movie.
No, that's cool. This is just stuff I was noticing when I was watching it.
Bullshit.
Yeah, pretty much. I noticed number 1, the Gila monster at the beginning.
The what?
The monster, like the little lizard they showed at the beginning. I don't know if you noticed. That was the best actor the whole thing. Should get an Oscar.
I wanted them kids to die the whole time.
I know, right? I know. I was actually hoping that Kangaroo Jack would pop out of nowhere and beat the shit out of Jerry O'Connell.
Yeah. Who?
The fucking jackass on the boat that was like filming everything.
That shit face.
Yeah.
I never really liked that actor. Period.
That's what I'm saying. I was hoping like Kangaroo Jack would come out and kill him.
I was pissed off they killed off Vince Rhymes, man.
I know, right? Dude, what the hell, man?
They gave him such a shitty death.
I know.
Like, let me stand in the water. Like some fucking drunken hillbilly dumbass. What the
I'm gonna use a
man?
fucking motor to fucking kill these piranhas.
Alright.
Why didn't they fucking just shock the lake?
Because, that... Shut up.
I mean, the way they kill him is fucking stupid.
The whole movie's stupid.
I'm gonna turn on the propane tanks. You know who'd be pissed off?
Hank Hill.
Hank Hill.
Oh, yeah. That is an irresponsible use of propane, I'll tell you what.
God, I was praying for the piranhas to fucking eat everyone.
Well, technically, they kind of did.
I know.
Piranhas win.
I also didn't know that piranhas have supervision.
Oh, yeah.
That they could, like...
Great Scott.
Let's see. Pretty much, to me, this movie was like Girls Gone Wild with some piranhas.
I guess, but I'm entertained watching Girls Gone Wild.
True.
Babies. That movie is horrible, and I don't own it. So that means I only paid like $3 for the motherfucker, but and I still overpaid.
I think they should have paid you $3.
Right? Someone should knock on my door tomorrow. We understand you own Piranha movie. Yes. Here's $3.
You're deported.
He's deported. Nice.
So don't be surprised if Donald Trump knocks on your door tomorrow.
Yeah, right. Back to Mexico. Ah. Vámonos, donkey.
Like one of the worst lines in the whole movie was like when they're on the boat and they're trying to get to the other boat and there's that rope going across, and the girl is like, "Do you think you can make it?" She's like,
I didn't pole dance for nothing.
I was like, "Oh, who knew pole dancing would come in handy?"
Hell yeah.
So does that mean the little girl's gonna become pole dancers?
Fuck yeah. I remember when I fought at NAM, if it wasn't for pole dancing, I would have never outlived NAM. Because when the Viacon had me surrounded, I just gave them all lap dances. Did a little spinny and spready with my spinny. I was like, $20 lap dance. They jumped on it. That movie was horrible.
Oh God, that movie is something else. All right, so yeah, I texted you, while watching it, and I said,
You mean you didn't give it its most attention?
I told you I blacked out a couple times. I think my brain shut down, reset itself. I had to relearn who I was.
You should listen to the director's commentary on the shit, man.
Is it?
Yeah, there's director's commentary.
Oh my God.
Yeah, talking about two different completely movies.
Yeah, so overall, I would say fuck that movie.
And the director, he's all trying to sound interested and shit, and this movie sucks. I'm aware. I hate myself and my career. Hi, Mail. Anyway.
All right, so like I was saying, I texted you saying, "Hey, write down 10 things you'd rather be doing than watching this shitty movie." So, you want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
You go first, buddy.
Alrighty. So I'm gonna start from 10 to 1.
10 to 1.
10 to 1.
Oh damn.
Number 1 is my favorite.
I see.
All right. So. Number 10, I would rather be stuck in a car with only... Shit, I can't read my own goddamn handwriting.
Well, what the fuck, man? That's why I wrote mine on my cell phone.
Okay, so be stuck in the car with no way to shut it off or turn off the radio, and be stuck listening to Barbie Girl, Bop, and Friday on loop.
Ooh. Wait, Friday,
it's Friday.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the song from Dr. Dre.
Oh, fuck no.
From the Friday soundtrack. Fuck, how's that bad?
That's not. Number 9, I would rather watch nothing but Omar Epps movies.
Some of them are pretty good, though. Some of them are pretty good, though.
Number 8, I'd rather have all my teeth pulled out and then be fed a well-done steak.
Nice.
Number 7, be tied to a chair and be forced to watch bestiality videos over and over. Number 6, stick my hand in a red ant's hill for over 3 minutes.
Smooth.
Number 5, walk on hot coals for over a mile while having my feet lathered in Crisco.
Sexy.
Number 4, have a car battery attached to my balls and shock me over and over.
That just sounds like my usual Friday night.
I know.
Before I go to Boomers and bounce. But anyway.
Number 3, have an animal shit in my bed and have to lay in it.
I'm nodding my head. You can't see that.
Number 2, have every hair pulled off my body, one by one, and then have rubbing alcohol poured over my body.
You sure this is rather or a wish list?
A little bit of both. All right, and number 1, get fucked from behind while being forced to watch Redneck Zombies.
Oh, damn. Damn. Well, I'm going to start from 1 to 10.
All right.
I'd rather staple the head of my penis to the bottom of my foot. Number 2, I would rather have Brock Lesnar slam a 50-pound sledgehammer into my taint. Number 3, I would rather jerk off with sandpaper and afterward clean up with bleach water. Number 4, I would rather watch the movie 2012 again. Number 5, I would have a midget bounce a pogo stick off my nuts. Number 6, I would rather put tiny paper cuts on my dick and then dip it in rubbing alcohol. Wow, must have been horny when I wrote this. I really hate my penis when I'm horny. Number 7, this ain't really a rather, but I'm still gonna say it anyway. Slam Dunk Ernest should get awards after watching. Fuck that whole lineup. Fuck. Let me slow it down. Slam Dunk Ernest should get awards because of this movie.
Damn right.
Yeah. Slam Dunk Ernest was the shit. I don't care anymore. Why'd I rip the Slam Dunk Ernest anyway? Anyway, where am I at? Oh, number 8. After watching this movie, sex with a running lawnmower isn't looking so bad anymore. Number 9. I should have but a knife now. Number 10. I should try to catch a bullet from an M16 with my asshole now. That's my list.
Now, these are the 10 things I would rather do than watch this goddamn movie.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Holy shit.
I'm almost tempted to watch 2012 anyway now, after I've seen it.
Maybe we'll do that as the next movie, though.
Right.
To rip on.
Ain't, like, John Cusack in that movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. He will forever be the nigga that held a boombox in front of a car. I mean, not a car, a window. Being thirsty.
Alright, now that we've reviewed that god-awful movie, what else been going on?
Not much. Like I said, just was watching some Berserk, you know. I watched most of episode 1 and a little bit of episode 2. Episode 1 was kind of... you know, honestly, unless if you haven't read, like, the comic books in some degree, you're not going to know what's going on, really. You know, you're going to kind of be... you read the comic books and maybe even seen, like, the very first Berserk, or the Berserk, the reamped Berserk movies, that was basically from the very first anime series. You're not going to know what's really going on, you know, but it's, you know, for like Berserk fans, check it out.
Yeah.
You know. I did see the Devante fight.
Okay.
It was
I didn't get to see it. I
alright.
heard he got injured though.
Yeah. It was alright. I mean, it wasn't like breathtaking or anything.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. He did a pretty decent performance against a guy that, you know, like, no disrespect towards, I forgot his fucking name, but, I mean, it wasn't like I said, it wasn't breathtaking, it wasn't out of this world, it wasn't, like, anything spectacular, you know. Devante just spent most of the fight just jabbing him to death.
Yeah. And
then it finally got stopped, I think, in the 8th round, or 10th.
Yeah.
It didn't go all the way. He got stopped. Because towards the later rounds, that's when Devante really started, like, letting go. But the rest of the time, Devante was just jabbing him to death. You know, really, the whole fight, that's what Devante was doing, was just jabbing him. You know, just straight silly. Because the guy wasn't even... the dude he fought, all he was doing was keeping a tight guard, and then trying to get close and throw, like, you know, bomb haymakers, and that was really it. He didn't try to penetrate on the inside with a jab of his own or anything like that. So, I didn't know anything about the other dude, so I'm just guessing that, you know, there's a brawler kind of guy, you know. But it was an alright fight. I mean, it wasn't boring, but it wasn't like exciting either, you know.
It probably would be better if he hadn't, like, really hurt himself.
Yeah.
You know, probably could have done more, but
his short